Alright. Bruno da Gama here, Brazilian Health Nut. Welcome back to one more episode of The Dad's on Fire. I'm excited to be here with you today, as always, because I have a special topic today, guys. I want to ask you this. Have you ever felt like a failure? Have you ever felt like giving up? Have you ever felt like, well, I just think this is not for me, I don't think I am supposed to be healthy? You look at other dads and you see them having this life or having this body, and you look at yourself and you are overweight, or even maybe you are even obese and you don't have the energy, you just don't have the body and the health that these other dads, your friend, has, and you just think to yourself, you know what, I don't think I am meant to have this in my life. I think this is how it is. I think I was born this way. I think this is just not for me. Or maybe even sometimes you start a program, you're doing well, and then you just give up. You just can't get the results for long term. Has this happened to you? I know that this has happened to me before, but I wanna tell you, first of all, this is not even your fault. Okay, this is not your fault, my friends. I'm going to be telling you exactly whose this fault is and actually what you can do about it, because, well, even though it's not your fault, there is things to be done, there is things that you actually have to go ahead and you have to do it, okay? So what do I mean this is not even your fault that you are this way right now? You might be wondering, what the hell are you talking about, Bruno? So here is the deal, my friends. You know what? Who is this fault? Your brain. Yes, your brain. Your brain is not even your friend. I know we tend to think, we want to think, we would like to think, to know that our brain is our best friend. You know, this amazing organ that does a lot of stuff. It is, it's there, and we think it has our best interest. However, let me tell you something. Your brain doesn't care about you being healthy, about you thriving, about you being happy, about you making money, about you really having this kick-ass life that I call the Dad's on Fire life. Your brain doesn't care about this. Your brain only cares about two things, and that's very important for you to understand, okay? So the number one thing that your brain cares about, it is survival, okay? Your brain wants to keep you alive. Pay attention closely. Your brain wants to keep you alive. Okay, so what does this has to do with anything? Cool. The second thing, hold on, you're going to be getting there. The second thing that your brain only cares about, it is reproduction. Okay, your brain wants to keep you alive, and your brain wants you to reproduce, to have babies. That's it. So that's all your brain cares about. Now, why does this matter when trying to be healthy? Why does this really make any sense if we are trying to make a change? Well, understanding that, like I told you before, your brain is going to be caring about your survival mechanism. Therefore, your brain is going to be craving, okay? It's going to be asking for energy to make you alive. And what are the foods that have the most energy? Think about it. Sugar, okay, sugary foods, fatty foods, and salty foods. Those are the three things that your brain is going to be craving a lot. Now, you understand that these cravings is just natural. It's just part of being a human being. And therefore, this is not even your fault when you're craving those foods. When you are going for them and you're thinking, damn, I should not be having this. I should be having a salad. I should be having this. I should be having that. I should not be eating these types of foods. And this is not even your fault. This is just your brain playing tricks on you. Understanding that. Now, what has happened nowadays? Okay, back in the days, we used to be healthy. As you probably know, everybody was pretty much damn good healthy and was just natural, just part of being a human. Back in the days, our ancestors didn't have access to a lot of fatty foods, to a lot of sugary foods, and to a lot of salty foods. We didn't have access to those things. Now, when your brain, when your body, when yourself, let's go back thousands of years ago, you'd find foods like that, your brain knew that was like, okay, I need those foods because they are scarce. They are not everywhere. We can't really find them every corner the way we do nowadays. It was very rare to find those types of food, so your brain would crave those when they was available. You would eat as much, you would actually feast on those foods to make sure that you get as much energy as possible, because we didn't know when the next type of foods just like that would come around again. Okay? So think about this. Think about this for a second. Back in the days, there was not such things like that. Therefore, it was rare. Therefore, it was scarce. Therefore, you would be going crazy on those types of food if they was available. Now, what happened nowadays? What happened in 2017 or even before as we record this? What has happened, my friend, is that the environment has changed completely. We don't live in the same environment anymore. We live in a place where we have, pay attention, we have sugar, salt, and fat stuff. Every corner, everywhere that we go, we have those highly processed types of foods available to us anywhere. Literally, you walk down a corner, especially I am in Manhattan all the time. There is like stores everywhere that you go. You walk down the corner, there is another one. You walk the next corner, there is another one. There is foods like that available to you 24 hours. You can just order that food to your own apartment, to your own house all the time. It is everywhere. And remember that your brain is still the same. You are still programmed the same way that you used to be back in the days when those foods were not available. However, right now, it is everywhere that you go. So your brain is going to be still craving those foods, and you are going to be eating them if you don't pay attention to what I'm going to be telling you in a second. Okay? So just to recap, if you think like you are not meant to do this, if you're not meant to be healthy, this is BS. This is just a story that you're creating in your head right now, because you are meant to be, if you pay attention to the environment. Understanding that there is nothing wrong with yourself, you are a human being, you are going to be craving those foods because you are supposed to be craving those foods. They are supposed to be making you survive. Remember the surviving mechanism, kicking your ass up all the time, surviving and reproduction, that's all it cares. You also, right now you learn, right now you understand also that the environment that we live in 2017 is not the same anymore as it used to be. It has changed a lot. Therefore, we have to be smart about, we have to be savvy, we have to be intelligent and understand, cool, I am still the same person, I still have the same genes, I'm still going to be craving those foods, but the environment is fucked up. The environment is not going to be promoting my health naturally if I don't do something about it. If you just go with the masses, if you just go with the flow, you are going to be screwed, I'm telling you, because, well, just everywhere that you go to meet your friends, not going to be having very amazing food around. You go with your wife to have a dinner, you have to be smart to where you're going. You don't cook your own food, you depend upon the outside, you are going to be going for the easy fix, right? So understanding that is important. Now, what are the two things that you can do about it? So there is really two things that, because there is solutions, I'm telling you, there is solution. I teach dads just like yourself, like busy dads who have no time, who are overweight, who are stressed out, who are burnout, who have tried everything, have tried supplements, they have tried to do low carb diets, they have tried to do low fat diets, they have even tried maybe some vegetarians, they have tried everything and nothing really seemed to work. Okay, why is that? Because they are using the wrong approach. I'm going to be telling you what exactly we do inside of the Dads on Fire project. One of the things that we do there, we teach this concept of one step ahead. You have to be one step ahead of the game. You have to be prepared for this because you know that the environment is fucked up. You know that if you depend upon other people, you're fucked up. So you have to be one step ahead. You understand that your genes are going to be against you, okay? And also you understand that the environment is against you. Therefore, you have to prepare. You must prepare ahead of time. You must to know where is your food is going to be coming from. You have to be aware of those things and prepare accordingly, because if you don't, you are not going to be having success with that. Okay? That's what you have to do. One step ahead of everybody else. The second thing that you have to do, now that you know that you gotta be prepared, is, well, tweak your environment. Don't bring those foods, those fatty, salty, highly processed foods to your place. At least have what I call the concept of making your house a temple. I call this making your house a temple, meaning only good, amazing things enter in your house. You don't bring cookie homes, you don't bring shitty food home, because if it's there, your brain is going to be craving those foods, and sooner or later you're going to be giving up. I just know. It happened to me hundreds of times. I used to bring those foods home, and I was just, you know what, I'm just going to be living there, and I was just gonna give like a little bite, and it's all good. And then when I see, I was destroying the whole thing that I brought at home. So it doesn't work. Don't bring stuff home. And then have the good stuff that you want to have around you. Be prepared. Bring those good stuff to your place. That's the first step that you gotta make it. It's change your environment, and then there is many more to do it, but that is the first step that I want you to pay attention today. Bring the right stuff home, don't bring the wrong ones home, and be one step ahead of the game, and you're going to be on your way to succeed at this game. Because if you don't do this, you're going to just be having the same results that the masters are having right now, which is obesity, which is being overweight, being sick, have cancer, heart disease, Alzheimer's, diabetes. Do you want to have that? Do you want to have that? If you don't, you gotta be different. You gotta be prepared. You gotta be one step ahead of the game, and you gotta change your environments. So that's all I have to tell you today. Make sure that you please leave a review in iTunes if you like this. I would appreciate it very much. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget, share this with another dad. Share this with your accountability partner. You should be having an accountability partner, another dad just like yourself, so that you guys can keep yourself motivated, okay? Share this with him. I would appreciate you very much. And don't forget to go to BrazilianHealthNuts.com to get your free gifts. I have a special gift for all the dads who are into my community here. Just click the link on the description, or just go to BrazilianHealthNuts.com, and I will give you that free gift to you. Amazing stuff. Okay? Until then, remember, take action so that you can become a Dads on Fire. I will see you very soon. Have a great day. Peace.